Hello, dear wonderful friends. Welcome back here at La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Tonight, I would love to share with you our simple supper and very, very easy to make type of dish. So this is vegetarian type of dish. And so my protein, or let's say meat substitution, I'll be using tofu or tokwa. Remember, friends, that cooking and baking, they always make fun and easy here at my little kitchen. It gives you the ideas on what to prepare for your family's next meal. The ultimate goal in my kitchen is simply for fun sharing and learning. So please come join with me as we are going to start cooking. Okay, now here in my cooking pot, I'll be using two different kinds of oil that I'll have to make use. So this one, I am going to add a little bit of vegetable oil. Okay, there you go. And this pot here, I'll be adding extra virgin olive oil, and it's an organic oil and olive oil. So approximately 8 tablespoons of olive oil. Olive oil is darker in color in comparison to the normal oil that we are using from day to day. Okay, there you go. So I slice this tofu, it weighs 500 grams. So I slice it into a little bit big portion or cubes. And so I'll just dash some salt and ready for frying. So wonderful friends, it depends upon how big the tofu slices you want to achieve. And so we will fry that one until that will become slightly golden brown. Okay, here in my other cooking pot, I'll have to turn on my flame. So I use approximately 8 tablespoons, which is to some other people, it's pretty much a little bit more amount of what you expect, like when you fry. Some people, they fry it less. They don't want it a little bit very oily, but I don't feel very guilty whenever I use olive oil, because olive oil is a little bit more on in that nutritious part. Okay, so once my cooking pot is preheated, or let's say once it's ready, so I'll be sauteing first the red cooking onions. I use one large head of cooking onions, and so 8 cloves of chopped garlic, 8 cloves of chopped garlic, and these are one whole yellow sweet pepper bell and 2 large tomatoes. So we will be sauteing that one. So what are the very basic savoring in answer that we have? So I will just be using patis or fish sauce and a little combination of asin. So not so much, because we added salt already into our tofu. Then I have here my button mushroom. So I cut it or slice it into halves, and I have here this very hot jalapeno pepper. So I just try to slit it because that's very, very hot. So I don't want my so much hot or spicy, because it gives me palpitation. So this is long squash, or we call this in the Philippines opo. So I slice it into what? This big. Okay, now using our frying equipment, which is our tongs, so we'll just try to flip it over. So there you go, until that will be slightly golden brown. So that's our tofu, and we'll set that aside for now. But I want to make sure, first of all, that my rice is ready. Good, that's good to go. So you can normally find tofu at any grocery stores. Most likely Asian stores, they have tofu. Well, I bought this from Walmart actually. And this kind of tofu, it's organic. And this is extra firm tofu because there are different kinds of tofu. There's soft, medium, and there's firm or extra firm. Okay. So I like extra firm so that it's good. Like it will, when you fry it, it's very intact. Okay, there you go. So I will just turn off my flame and set that aside for now, and then I'll have to drain that using my paper towel. Okay, let's start sauteing. So first I'll have to add my red cooking onions. So we will sweat the onions or saute the onions until this will become slightly golden brown or translucent. Of course, you can always lesser your oil if you want. Some people are very, very health conscious, which is, I have full respect for those people. But since I'm using extra virgin olive oil and it's organic, so might as well. Okay, I'm going to add my 8 cloves of chopped garlic and this sweet yellow pepper bell or atsal. So just wet it maybe for 1 minute. Okay, after which I'm going to add tomatoes. You can also add some ginger if you want. I just don't bother adding ginger this time. Smash it. Saute this until all the spices are infused wonderfully all together. Lovely. I will be adding patis or fish sauce. So adding salt and pepper or any savoring enhancer. It depends upon your taste buds. So I am going to add my jalapeno peppers. Actually, if I didn't put this one, so I will be adding black pepper. But since it's spicy already, so I don't bother adding some dashes of black pepper. Okay, next I'm going to add the tofu, our fried tofu or tokwa. So I did not add some water, but it produces natural juice, of course, from the spices, especially from the tomato itself. Okay, now it's about time that I am going to add my mushrooms and my upo. You can add some more veggies if you want. You can add broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, carrots, any veggies of your choice. Okay, I will just cook this for 3 minutes. And I will try to cover it with my lid. So set this aside for at least 3 minutes. Well, if I mention time frame, let's say minutes or hours, it depends upon your flame as well. I'm just using medium high heat. But if you're using slow heat, then it takes uh, three more, like extra 3 more minutes than the usual 3 minutes I'm having. So if you use low flame, it takes 6 minutes. But because I'm using medium high flame, so 3 minutes is just perfect. Okay, there you go, friends. This is now ready, but I'm going to garnish that having my green onions or scallions. So just a, just give a good stir. Okay, once again, wonderful friends, this is quite done, and thank you very much for watching La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. Stay tuned for more cookings and bakings here at my little kitchen. Now, if you don't have, or if you ran out of sibuyas or scallions, you don't really need to add. Okay. So you can also add some cilantro or some fresh herbs towards the end. Okay, there you go. Okay, and until the next time, and this is your home cook buddy, La Arnie, saying you, daghan kaing salamat. Mga unami, gutom na ba? Okay, there you go. So I'll turn off my flame. Voila!